Spain's most powerful drug trafficking organization ever. A multi-billion-dollar empire built on cocaine, violence, and corruption, Spain's most powerful drug trafficking organization was so untouchable they operated in plain sight for decades. But when law enforcement finally cracked down, what they uncovered was more shocking than anyone imagined. From high-speed boat chases in the Mediterranean to secret tunnels under the streets of Barcelona, this criminal empire had it all. But who were the masterminds behind it? And how did they control Spain's drug underworld for so long? Today, we expose the rise and fall of Spain's most dangerous cartel. But before we start this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next big expose. Let's get into it. The lead investigator of Operation Mito details the daily operations of Cito Miñanco's organization in court. National Court rejects trial suspension request. The Cambados drug lord appears free and with a new look. Narco Diario, November 19, 2024. The first session of the trial against José Ramón Prado Bugallo, known as Cito Miñanco, and 45 others involved in a vast cocaine trafficking network took place before the National Court. The trial marks the culmination of Operation Mito, the most significant crackdown on drug trafficking in Spain in the past 15 years. During the proceedings, the lead investigator provided an in-depth analysis of Miñanco's organization, detailing its structure and operations. According to the chief inspector leading the investigation, Miñanco meticulously oversees every aspect of his operation. He prefers to stay behind the scenes, not physically present on the boats, but in a well-equipped villa with advanced communication systems. From there, he maintains control over everyone involved, from the suppliers to those managing the speedboats, the ground crew handling logistics, and even the security personnel stationed along the coast. His influence extends beyond the shipment's arrival, ensuring the boat's extraction from high-risk locations such as the O Facho shipyard, a sophisticated network with custom equipment. The investigator described Miñanco as a businessman of drug trafficking who has mastered every facet of the trade. No organization in Spain has ever matched his power. His group tailors its equipment to each operation, custom building boats with specific dimensions and engines. They employ IT specialists to manage secure communications, legal experts for laundering money, and other professionals essential to their activities. Their control over every step of the process is absolute. Despite being prohibited from traveling to Galicia, Miñanco was reportedly meeting with key associates outside his registered residence in Algeciras. His movements, especially to Marbella, where major global drug trafficking organizations operate, became a focal point for investigators. Defense request for trial suspension denied. The trial commenced with defense lawyers requesting a suspension due to the absence of José Manuel Costa, one of the defendants currently imprisoned in Senegal for another drug-related offense. The prosecution opposed this request, while the defense teams had mixed opinions. Additionally, some defendants failed to appear, including Quique Arango, Miñanco's alleged second-in-command, whose lawyer cited a scheduled forensic examination. Robert Miller, suspected of representing the Liverpool cartel, was also absent. Judge Alfonso Guevara and his panel promptly dismissed the request for suspension, issuing an arrest warrant for Miller. As for Costa, the court deemed waiting for his extradition impractical, stating that it would cause an interminable delay. Since this does not impact the defense of the remaining accused, we will proceed, the judge ruled. An investigation spanning years. The lead investigator's testimony dominated the trial's first session, providing a chronological breakdown of Miñanco's resurgence in the drug trade. The investigation began in 2016, when Miñanco was on semi-freedom. It quickly became evident that he was still active. Despite being banned from traveling to Galicia, he attended meetings outside his official residence in Algeciras with the same individuals he was arrested with in 2001. His closest allies were Juan Antonio Fernandez and Luis Enrique Arango. He was also seen with a Bulgarian national with a long criminal record in Marbella. Marbella emerged as a key hub for Minyanko's operations. This city is home to some of the world's most powerful drug organizations, making it a crucial location for his activities, the investigator explained. Further surveillance revealed Minyanko's trips to Madrid, where he held secret meetings in a warehouse in Colmenar. They even slept in the warehouse, raising suspicion. The meetings were odd. Even his daughter visited the location at one point. Elaborate logistics and money laundering. A key aspect of the investigation was the extensive fleet of vehicles used by Minyanko's network. They constantly switched cars to avoid detection. A dealership in Marbella, owned by one of their collaborators, was also under scrutiny. Mercedes Costa del Sol, owned by Bruno Casado, was a significant meeting place. While we did not find cash there, substantial amounts were seized from Casado's home and Minyanko's residence. The investigation uncovered a major money laundering operation involving nearly $1.09 billion, which was seized at Barajas Airport. According to the lead investigator, the one who orchestrated the justification for that money was Mr. Gonzalo Boy. One of Minyanko's safe houses was a villa in Sobrera, Villa Garcia. This was an operational center rather than a residence. Dutch specialists were paid $764,760.54 to install high-tech communication systems there for the boats. Another crucial location was a property in Bayona, designated as a hub for coordinating boat communications. A self-sufficient organization. The organization's ability to manufacture its own equipment was a major indicator of its strength. One of the most significant sites under investigation was the Ofacho shipyard in Cambados. They built their own speedboats from scratch, designing everything from the hulls to the cabins. The shipyard was officially managed by a known associate of Minyanko, with Juan Antonio Fernandez registered as a worker, despite not actually performing any labor. Minyanko's team planned to extend their communication infrastructure to Bayona, ensuring a secure link between their land-based operators and incoming shipments. They were setting up an advanced communication system to synchronize operations. Political ramifications and high-profile figures. Among those implicated in the money laundering aspect of the case is Gonzalo Boye, lawyer to exiled former Catalan president Carles Puigdemont. The prosecution alleges that Boye played a key role in justifying the seizure of $983,596, facilitating its transfer to Colombian associates. Boye's trial has garnered significant political attention, with around 20 members of the Junts party attending court in his support. Josep Rius, a spokesperson for the Catalan party, claimed that Boye would not be on trial if he weren't Puigdemont's lawyer. Former Catalan President Quim Torra and other Junts representatives were also present at the hearing. The trial against Minyanko and his associates is expected to reveal extensive details about the inner workings of what was once considered Europe's most powerful cocaine trafficking network. The first session underscored the scale and sophistication of the organization, as well as the authorities' relentless efforts to dismantle it. With high-profile figures and political implications intertwined, the proceedings are set to be one of Spain's most significant drug trials in recent history. Spain's most notorious drug empire may have fallen, but the war on drugs is far from over. With billions still flowing through Europe's black markets, new players are always ready to rise. What do you think? Will another cartel take their place, or has Spain finally won the battle? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more investigative content. And let us know in the comments, what other criminal organizations should we expose next?